All practice pages and other materials for learning cursive are available at my Teachers Pay Teachers store at www.teacherspayteachers.com/store/Ann-Fosnight. Learning Cursive, Lesson 14, Lowercase j. Lowercase j is another descender letter. It has a tail just like a G. If you compare it to the printed J, you can see that the tail was just brought up in order to connect. It also has a connector at the beginning. We're beginning a new kind of letter. They are again undercurved letters, but unlike the I and E and U and W that we did at the beginning, these are all two-space letters. The first one we're going to work on is J. Lowercase j begins with an undercurve and then a slant. The slant goes down to the descender line, curves to the left, and back up and around. Then we dot the J. A lowercase j is very much like an I, and then it continues down into a G tail. So really you already have practiced the strokes you need for this letter. We have the undercurve, the slant, that is two spaces, a curve to the left, and then we'll cross at the line. I like all my letters to be neat. And we end with a dot. As you get ready to practice your lowercase j practice page, remember to have a nice clear desktop with just your paper and your pencil. Slant your paper properly, sit up straight, and write your name neatly on the first lines. Our model of our J begins our line, and then we have our training wheel letters. We can see the correct strokes in the model. We have an undercurve, a two-space slant, a little curve over to the left, and an overcurve to end it. So again, we have an undercurve, a two-space slant, a little curve to the left, and an undercurve to finish that. When we're making our J's, it is important to remember that we touch the midline, we touch the descender line, and we cross at the baseline. It's important to keep that slant line straight and the loop little. We don't want to make the loop swing out and big. We always want to remember to dot our J's, and we wait to dot our J till we're at the end of the word. You are going to practice your first four lines of your J paper. We have J's with the training wheel letters, a place to practice on our own, another line to practice to make sure we have the correct strokes, and practice on our own. When you've done with that, we'll come back and we'll make connections with J's.